I feel like, on top of all of it, guys, that I'm not just here to do live trading either. Even though I'm doing trading, I feel like what I'm, trying to do, right, is, basically mentor, teach, even mindset coach, if you will, right? I'm trying to do all these things right here live every day. I spend hours doing these things. You can see the TA, you can see the trade setups that play or don't play, but mostly I'm here for you guys to learn. So, I mean, and that is the whole thing. So, I'm doing what?
Some of us are learning, that's all I can say.
Yep.
You're teaching everybody about everything.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. I want to teach you guys so that when this is all said and done, you guys can trade yourselves. That's the whole point here. So, I mean, we work on the way you think about things. We work on how to enter, what the market looks like, what it's doing, basically mindset too. We work on risk to reward and how you wrap your head around things. And I got to tell you, I think that's much more important than me taking, 10 trades every day and losing, 4 of them and winning 6 of them. Just telling you, if you guys don't, I don't know. I think it's much more important. So if you just want to sit here and we won't talk a lot and we'll just take every candle for a trade and see how we do at the end, we can. But it seems to me that would be a super waste of time. So
no. That would be a very bad idea. Reality.
Yep.
The other thing as well, I want to say
too.
is, you're saying too about that 65%. Do you know where that comes from? I can say that's because it started with me in 2021 in the risk to reward rigmarole. Every single trader I seen told me that if I had a 65 or a 66% win rate, no matter what I would do, I would be profitable. So for the first 2 years of crypto, all I was concerned about was getting a 65% win rate. So that actually does limit the way that you think about your trading. But, that there's still no reason to be thinking that now after watching you for 6 months. You never hear me mention risk to reward. We call it realities rewards in the channel.
Yep.
Can't believe people are really forcing you to take a trades.
What is forcing? It's just annoying to be asked all the time.
Yep. Exactly.
Well,
just kind of like what you.
Are you in a trade or can you take a trade?
What's the difference?
Yeah, there is no difference.
Just you asking about if you are in a trade, then you are curious about person's current status, if he's in a trade or not. And if you're asking somebody to take a trade, you are forcing him to take a trade for entertainment, and that is bad.
No, he's taking a trade. The Ninja Trader will be up. We all know this.
Exactly.
The only time
people doesn't know this.
Drawing the stuff up. Yeah, like I said, reality draws it up. Unless you see him actually get into the Ninja Trader and actually pressing the buy or the sell button, they're all just simply trade ideas.
Yep.
The only trades
exactly.
the only trades that we actually see are the actual live trades themselves. So if you see the Ninja Trader up, yeah, he's in a trade. And if there's no Ninja Trader up, it's just something there for boys like me and yourself and people who want to pass the evals that are willing to take a few risks. So that's the difference.
Oh, that echo you blew an account. That's not good. I'm sorry, man. It's been nasty price action today.
What happened?
Part of it. The whole thing that started this, G Flock, just so we know, is because you said you won't take a trade. So that's why I commented.
Fucking, I think that I've seen so many examples of you not taking a trade, even though we met a criteria. I mean, maybe I was wrong, after 11 AM, but...
Show me.
What?
Show me.
I'm gonna try to find, maybe.
Like I said, I'm gonna change the name of the live stream because it's supposed to be for people to learn. I'm trying to teach, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really trying to hold your hand to take trades. I'll be honest with you. That's not what I'm here for. If that's what people are looking for, then find another stream. Not what I'm here for. So, it's not for me. I don't care about the popularity or the popularity contest or whatever like everybody else is looking for. I don't care to be, you know, have more people here or have more followers or subscribers or anything else. None of that stuff matters to me at all. The only thing I'm trying to do is make people successful. If you come to put in the work to be successful, great, continue on. If you're coming here for me to hold your hand to give you trade entries, you know, you should find another stream because you're wasting your time.
Yeah. That's true, my man. Everybody's that used to having people hold their hand and tell them how good they are and do everything for them. The thought of having to do like, you know, oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely. What about VWAP? What are you talking about? The actual the indicator? What are you talking about, G-Flock?
No, weekly open as acting as VWAP. You won't take a trade if it's near the weekly open or at the weekly open.
We can't see weekly open now.
Yeah, it's not here, but in other examples of trades.
Yeah, the weekly open reacts like VWAP. Is that what you're talking about? Now we've got a price change because we had rollover, so therefore weekly open's kind of out of the equation for this week. Sadly, I don't know if any of those rules will apply since our price has actually changed.
Yeah, but one
your criteria are confusing to me. Man, Bear Boy, you talking about my criteria to enter?
I can write you them in a list.
I can tell him, and then you don't have to write any of them. Yeah. For me to enter,
I'm gonna write.
Right, and you're watching the screen, so you can see. I'm looking for a close outside the range. So let's say this candle comes up and gives us a close outside this range. And it's real simple how I enter. Close outside the range, I want a top wick. Right? So this candle needs to close. I need a top wick on it. The next candle needs to come in, push back down into the range with a bottom wick. And then the candle needs to flip and continue. That's where my entry is. If the bottom wick is more than 30 ticks, I will not take it. If this candle closes all the way up here as outside the range, I'm not going to take that, because now we have too much run back down. If this candle doesn't have a proper top wick, I'm not going to take it. So that's for me. That doesn't mean the price doesn't go up, right? So that's my criteria for entering a trade.
That is simple.
Bottom wicks are an issue, like this candle right here. No bottom wick. If this closes outside the range, I actually won't take this because no bottom wick. I'll be honest with you. Does that mean it's not a good trade? Absolutely not. However, I need a bottom wick on this candle in order to continue up. The 1 hour is okay, so it's questionable. Maybe. But without a bottom wick, I sure don't like that as well. I will be honest with you. But again, this is for me. Nobody else has to stick to that strict of criteria. And that's the whole difference. And that's what I try to say all the time. It's just because I stick to strict criteria doesn't mean you guys have to.